How's it going, YouTube? Pastor Shits here. Back another PSA return video, so you can kind of see how many boxes we have. This is a absolutely massive return of One Piece cards. So it's actually two different submissions that, weirdly enough, I sent these in, well, I think it was like mid-January. So, I mean, this realistically, it took like 3 weeks. But the weird thing is that I sent another order of One Piece cards in December that are all the OPO5 cards. And that's still in research, like not even in grading yet. It's absolutely crazy to me that, like, yeah, it's like, that does not make any sense to me. It was like, this has been sitting there in research for like a month. And yet, these new ones already are back. So, I'm not exactly sure which one is which here. Okay, this is these are all the stuff that I opened up from a lot of this I think is OPO1. So I was going through and I decided to grade a bunch of like the super rares I had and just a lot of the stuff from OPO1. There might be, I can't remember what else is in here. There might be some OPO4. There's just a lot of stuff. It's just a mismatch, but it's all One Piece. We'll put it that way. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, this is a lot. There is a lot of cards here. So, and unfortunately, I think a lot of them are kind of mixed together. So we're just gonna stack them up and go through it. And then we are going to go through the other one. I almost want to make 2 videos out of this, but all right, let's go ahead and go through this. I don't think we're gonna need any of those. We got Law. So this is the pre-errata version. I want to say this is they changed the text here to like you may return up to one of your characters to your hand. I think it is, but PSA 10. I need to not go through these so fast because one time I did a PSA return video, I was so used to seeing 10s that there was a 7 that I missed. Nami, so this is the pre-errata version. There's actually 3 versions of this card. I sent in like 10 of these. So this one you could tell because the second version of this, the first errata, has look at 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Straw Hat character type character card. And the third version removes character and it just says reveal up to 1 Straw Hat crew character or type card other than Nami. So that's how you can tell the difference between 3 Namis. But these are all pre-errata. Unfortunately, PSA will not put errata. I actually asked them to, but they wouldn't do it. Like they do errata, they'll do errata, but they won't do pre-errata. Weirdly enough, but so that's why, like, if you look at the pop report for PSA and you look at Nami 016, like let's say the alternate art, you'll see like a lot more pre-errata than errata versions, but I think they didn't switch those till later on, so you really can't tell how many. Now we got a Luffy super rare. Decided to get some of these graded. They just grade really well, and it's a Luffy, so I figure why not. Nami, PSA 10. Oh, I forgot I sent some of these in. So I opened up 2 of these sets. I just love Law, Useless Kid, and Luffy. Obviously, you can't go wrong with that. So this is one of the leader cards from the 3 captains, and that got a PSA 10. And then this is another card from that set, Luffy, from the 3 captains. Beautiful card, super rare looking, but it's just the foiling on this just looks really, really nice. I like it. So I graded like 4 of those, and then we graded a bunch of Namis too. So this is actually a good example here. So here's a Nami pre-errata here. And here's the Nami with the updated text, but it's just a different card. They just reprinted it. See how it says up to 1 Straw Hat crew type card. This one says reveal 1 Straw Hat type character card. So the final version removes character, adds up to. Just so you know. So that's pretty cool. I mean, Nami, can't go wrong with that. Nice to have a couple. I think I graded 4 of those, so I'll keep a couple in my collection and probably list some others on the store. It was a really crazy card. When your opponent activates, you get Rush. This card can attack on the turn. Yeah, it gets Rush at 11,000. It's pretty much like you're getting an attack. And when your opponent activates a block or KO one of your opponent's characters with 8,000 power or less. I was actually playing against somebody on the sim, and I totally forgot about that. And they killed like my 8,000 Linlin. I still ended up winning the game, but it was pretty crazy. They actually got really mad at me and started cussing me out. It was kind of funny. I was playing yellow. They got mad. Like, okay, man. Whatever, dude. Another law. That's the second one. That's nice. And we got Nami. They're going to probably try to get up here a little bit. Speed it up. Then we got Usa's Kid. That is just sick. The art in One Piece is just awesome. I'm on like episode like 715 or so, so I'm in the Dressrosa arc, and my sister or my niece are caught up, and they're like, the art gets so much better as the series goes on. It's just crazy. Nami, PSA 10. Man, all these Nami's 10s. That's what I like to see. I mean, Bandai cards just so good. So good. And we got, I forgot I had some OPO4 stuff in a binder, and I just decided to send it in. We got Don Quixote Rosinante. Spoiler alert. It's sad what happened to him. Honestly, I figured he'd be like, I don't know. Okay, I don't want to spoil it for any of the guys that haven't watched the anime. So, but, all right. Then we got Capone Gang Beige. PSA 10. Then we got another Luffy. PSA 10. Very nice. All right. Now we're just going to kind of go through these 10s. Another Luffy super rare. I mean, these sell for like, 40, 50 bucks. And, what are you going to do? Like, sell it for $2 or $3 or get it graded, pay $15 and then sell it for $50. I mean, I'd rather grade it. I think those are going to have a lot of value. Then we got, this card right here is just going to be, it's a legendary card because it has such history in the game already. PSA 10 Zoro. And this is a nice one here. My favorite character, one of my favorite characters, Dracul Mihawk. Unfortunately isn't in the show too much, but I loved his character in the Netflix special. This is actually the pre-errata. I think it adds up to, I think it says place up to one character. So I sent in a bunch of those. I didn't have that added to my collection anyway. I do want to get a full, all the SRs graded. So I still have to get like King and Kaido and stuff like that. I just haven't had a chance to submit them. Because actually PSA right now is doing a $13.99 a card grading special. It's kind of sad when you're looking at that. It's like when I first started grading Pokemon cards and stuff back in like 2018, 17, somewhere around there, it was like $8 a card, maybe $10, but it's crazy how much it's gone up. I mean, just nuts. But then we got a 10. And when it costs that much to grade cards, especially if you're a reseller like I am, if you get a PSA 9, you're probably not even going to make your grading fees back. So that's what kind of changed things. Boa from Romance Dawn. It's a 10. Then we got another 10. Were these all 10s? I want to make sure I don't miss anything because I'm kind of going quick here. Noah Boa 10. We've got all 10s so far. Another 10. Very cool. 10. Wow, did we get all 10s on the bows? That's nice. I feel like the pre-errata Nami is probably one of the best. Oh, well, our first 9 is going to be a Zoro. I wonder what the deal was. Maybe the centering. I don't know. It's hard to say because the border here is not as thick as on that side. So the 3 that comes down. So sometimes it gives the impression that it's kind of off center, but it's really not. Charlotte Linlin. I actually pulled this. I found a display of OPO4 cards at a Five Below, and I pulled that. And I pulled that. and I pulled something else. What was it? It was the, oh, here it is. I pulled that. It was like 3 yellow altars. It was so weird. I think it was actually more than a display. Because little known fact, a display, and this is a really nice one. This is the 3rd one of this I've actually graded. I sold one, I think it was like over 100 or something like that. And another useless kid. But a fun fact, if you find a display in a store and it's 24 packs, it's going to have the same layout that a booster box would. It'll have 7 super rares, and then it'll have like, you know, a secret and an altar, or a secret and 2 altars, or a leader and an altar. It's the same thing as if you were opening up a booster, pretty much. So, Nami, PSA 10. Yeah, another Nami, PSA 10. And we got Luffy. This is what we like to see. Charlotte Pudding, maybe that was the one. Okay. So that's a very playable card, so that's worth quite a bit. Then we got Luffy. Leader. I'm gonna have to move these over because I think we're gonna have a lot of 10s. So this is like 150 cards or so. PSA 10. And then another Luffy leader. That's such a sick card. I love that art. Like, quite honestly, like that would have been really cool manga art in OPO5, like just a little bit smaller so you could see the manga stuff, because there's a lot. He's got the Iron Hand or whatever he does, but cool. We got another Nami. There's a 10. Oh, here's our second 9, and it had to be Don Quixote Rosinante. I think Centering got this one. It looks like it, but that's okay. Mihawk 9. Oh wow, we got 2 9s in a row. What's going? 3 9s in a row. What's going on here? All right, 4 9s in a row. There's all the 9s. Maybe they like took a break. They're probably getting cranky and hungry as a grader, and they took a break, got something to eat, came back, and then they started grading some more, and then started giving more 10s out. That's what I'm guessing. 10 and 10. We got a PSA 10 Nami. Yeah, everybody's tired of seeing all these. There's all the same cards. We're just going to kind of... There's another 9 Mihawk. All right. 10 Zoro, 10 Mihawk. Another Nami. Nice. Nami. Or, I'm sorry, Boa. So I will be putting... I need to start really looking at these, because I got some cards back that had cracks in them, and I actually sent one out and had a crack in it. It was a alt art of Shanks from OPO2. So we got a bunch of law blockers here, which will probably... It's still a very playable card, so that'll probably upset some people that I'm grading those, but it is what it is. Sorry, but, you know, all pre-errata stuff, so I think that's nice. We got another 9 there. Wow, that's a little stack of 9s there. Not good. We got Nami 10. I don't think we've gotten any Nami 9s, so I shouldn't say that now. No, I just messed up. Mihawk 10. Another Mihawk 10. Oh, here we go. Nami from OPO2, Paramount War. I had a lot of these sitting in a binder, so I figured why not. Even though I think I kept a playset of this, I'm trying to, like, my binder is 4 of every SR, and then some of the alternate arts. I usually grade most of the alternate arts, but there are some that I don't, or some of the secrets, especially if they don't sell very well. And then we have Nami, but Nami sells really well, so it's like, why would you not get her graded? So, all right, let's see. Next box. This one's going to kind of be equally as boring, unfortunately. It is going to be, I think, all SPRs. So, a few months ago, before... all right, see, these are 9s. A few months ago, before they went really crazy, I was buying up special pre-release kits like crazy. So super pre-release. These are... I didn't have Vivi, so I wanted to get her graded. So that's pretty cool. But I think I sent in 4 of her. And then this is one I really wanted. I've only done... I've only sent in Straw Hat Crew up until now, and this is the first one I actually popped a deck of Crocodile and one of Useless Kid. So super happy about that because that's going in my PC. Actually, you know what? We're going to put that back there. And then you got the Croc Super. Very cool. So I'll probably keep one for my PC and maybe list one in the store. I don't know. We'll see. I might want to hold on to these for a while. These are the things that I feel like the pre-errata stuff, the super pre-release, I've been into Judges cards lately. I've been buying up a lot of Judges cards. And I just sent like a 90-some order of cards to PSA to grade. Then we got Doflamingo. So like those are some of the things like even if they reprint OP01, the pre-errata stuff they're not reprinting. So that's finalized. Another Dofi. And we got Brooke from the Straw Hat Crew, PSA 10, very nice. I love Draco Mihawk, so I got some of these graded. PSA 10 Mihawk. And I like Law. Law is one of my favorite characters, so I got some of him graded. I mean, it's just a common card, but why not? So several of the Law. Very nice. So I try to focus on, why wouldn't you focus on popular characters? If you're grading, keep some in my collection. Like, I want cards of, the Straw Hat Crew, obviously. I want cards with, like, Law, Dofi. I like Buggy. He's very popular too, so good to get him graded. That's a 10. And then we got another Buggy 10 and another Buggy 10. These are all super pre-release. And then I did send away some Boa. So that's it's the waifu tax. She's very popular. And then we've got Sanji, PSA 10. And Karoo was like the other one besides Vivi, I think, that I needed to complete my master set of PSA 10s for the Straw Hat Crew. So that's very cool. I don't think I'm ever going to put together blue or green. I did not send in any purple. I didn't do the Kaido deck at all. I only have one of his deck, and I really didn't want to open it up. I wanted to keep it sealed, so... But I have like 3 more Straw Hats. I think I have 2 Useless Kid and 2 Crocodile. It might be 4 Straw Hats. No, I think it's 3. But I have quite a few super pre-release decks. So this is nice. Kid. I want to see him show up more often. So hopefully he does soon. Yeah, and then we got Boa. PSA 10. Very nice. Boa again. Very cool. And Boa again, which she just got announced as the manga art for OPO7, which I still have not pre-ordered, and I should have. And now I feel like I'm going to be paying for it now. But oh well. It almost looks like the same art as that too. The artist, I don't know. There's one artist that just looks like they draws people without wrists. It's really weird. But anyway, Buggy. And we got, this is a nice one. One of my first decks that I played was Useless Kid. And this was one of my favorite cards. A lot of people like the 8-drop. I like that one too, but this one's really nice. Because you can swing with it. And then at the end of your turn, if you have a Dawn on it, which means it's 8,000, you can set it as active and use it as a blocker, which is nice. Okay, last box. Yeah, sorry about such a long video, but thinking about it, I didn't want to do 2 videos, so that's a lot. I was anxious to get through this, but I don't think we haven't got any 9s yet, have we? Unless I missed one. I'm always missing them. Those are always 10s, it seems, but with one piece. But okay, let's go through this. Oh, very nice one here. We got Luffy. Very popular, playable card, and it's Luffy, so why would you not get that graded? Guard point, I don't think this is used as much, but could be. But very nice. Then we got another guard point. And I had run out of my Frankie stock, so I sent a bunch of Frankie in to get graded. Very nice. And Jimby. I might have one more Jimby in the store, but so Jimby PSA 10. Then we got Nami, which these sell for about 40-50 bucks. They sell very well, which I think that it was an underrated card in red. I mean, you just slap her down for one, and every turn you get to give a rested dawn to one of your characters. I mean, that's awesome. Nice one here. We got Law. This was very popular in the Law deck, certainly. But that is a 10. And then we got another Law here. PSA 10. Nico Robin. I just sold one of these the other day for around 45 bucks. So those sell quite nicely. Then we got another Nico Robin. Is it 10? Another 10. So yeah, about 140 cards here. I think it was 79 and 75. So actually it's over 150. Another Nami. 10. Here's the other Vivi. Which I don't know why I didn't send her and Karu in at first. Well, actually, I only sent in the Straw Hat crew that I knew at that time. I had to go back and do Frankie and everybody because where I was in the show, they weren't really shown up yet. So when I first graded them, so we got Mihawk as a 10. Oh, we got an 8. Our first 8. What's going on here? That usually means whitening or something. I mean, I guess it's OC a little bit. I mean, I kind of feel like it's tough to say. All right, we'll put that down here. And then we got Vivi, 10. I'm just glad I caught it. 10. It didn't say it was a gem mint 10 when it was like a 8. Nico. There's Karu. Oh, nice one here. Yes. This I've sold several of these for around 400 bucks. So that's a really probably the most popular card in this, probably the most expensive card in all of this that I'm going through, I would think. Useless Kid, so got 2 of those. And Karu. So you can do really well. Like even like look at it this way. The Straw Hat Super Preloads kit, I think sells for around $300 now. That alone sells for $400. You buy a kit for $300, get it all graded, you sell that card, you just made your money back. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. Monkey D. Luffy, PSA 10, very nice. Then we got Brooke, very popular, like that card. Then Frankie, another one. I'm sure I missed something in here, but oh well. Guard Point, PSA 10. Then Zoro. Be put one of those up in the store. But I'm probably going to price these a little higher this time, some of these, because I feel like they're going to dry up. Like, you're not going to see a lot of these. Diable. Oh, I forgot. I didn't get this. Yeah, okay. So this I needed for my PSA set registry. Okay. Because I did Guard Point before, but I never did Diable Jambe. Were those 10s? Okay. Then we got Thousand Sunny, which is a ship. You think that would be a lot more popular than it is, but Diablo Jambe. I kind of feel like Sanjay should have got the Fire Fruit. But I like Sabo, so I mean, it is what it is. But it's just, I don't know. PSA 10, Gum Gum Jet Pistol. That was a staple in red decks for a while. Probably still is, I would think. Ooh, that's a 9. Almost missed that. Almost missed that. Diable Jambe. Yeah, so what is up with that? Sanjay's like kicking fire and stuff, but then he doesn't even have like how did that happen? Somebody explain that to me. I'm sure there's an explanation for it though. Guard Point. Only a couple more left here. Guard Point again. PSA 10. And we got Thousand Sunny. Very nice. Jimby again. Got some Sanjis here. Who's going to close us out here? Who haven't we got? Another Sanji. Making sure they're all 10s. We got Nami. 10. Probably the last two are Jinbei. Yep, they are. Jinbei and Jinbei. PSA 10. So that's nuts. I mean, one PSA 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 PSA 9s out of like 154 cards. I mean, you can't ask for better than that. That's high 90s, right? 155. That's like 90. Wait, so what did I say? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 cards were not PSA 10s. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's definitely 90% some gem rate. So you cannot go wrong, which is one reason why I like just loving One Piece, because gosh, it just gets so frustrating when you get like soccer. You open up a case of cards and you send in a bunch of soccer cards or F1 and you get like 50% PSA 9s, and it's so defeating. It's like just ridiculous because PSA 9s sell for like raw card prices. So it's kind of like, I'm just throwing money away. But anyway, super happy with that opening. That's kind of what I've been doing lately. I was wondering why that's not. That was odd. Okay, so we got that. I'm gonna just running out of places to. And of course, I want to. Now I want the Kaido. I'm kind of like, yeah. I'm gonna have to add the Kaido to my collection at some point. However, super happy to add Crocodile Boy and Eustace Kid. So that's pretty awesome. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Comment below. Happy to answer any questions if you have them. Look at my store in the next few days. I'll be adding a lot of these, my extras out there. And please like and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.